Hi, fourth form. So today we were going to revise Surds. So we've done this before, so I think this is quite an easy thing to revise just remotely from home. Just to remind you, when we're adding and subtracting Surds, just literally treat them like x's. So if we had 5x take away 2x, add 3x, well obviously 5x take away 2x would be 3x, and 3x and 3x would be 6x. Similarly with pi's or what have you. And it's just the same with surds. If we've got a whole bunch of root 2's, then you just either add them or subtract them as long as they're all root 2's. So we've got 5 of them here, take away 2 of them here, add 3 there, we're just going to have 6 lots of root 2. So that's an aside really, that's when we're adding and subtracting surds. But what we're actually revising today is simplifying surds. Now just to remind you what that means, a surd is simplified if the square root number becomes smaller. So if we started off with the square root of 12 and we end up with the square root component being 3, well, that's just considered to be simpler. So how did this work? You take the number underneath the square root, so the 12 here, and you break it down into two numbers being multiplied together, but one of which is the biggest square number that you can find. Okay, so obviously with root 12, well 2 6s are 12, but 2 and 6 are no good because neither of them is a square number. You know, these are the square numbers up here. So we take the 4, so we've got 4 times 3. So we basically put each of the numbers underneath its own square roots. And because 4 is a square number, we can work out its square root, which is 2. So the square root of 4 is replaced with 2. So we get 2 lots of root 3 as our simplified surd. So just have a think about these. So root 50, how can we get 50 using our square numbers? Well, the biggest number we can use is 25. It's 25 times 2. So that's going to be square root of 25 times the square root of 2. And the square root of 25 is 5. So that's going to be 5 root 2. Okay, now square root of 8, well 4 2's are 8. So that's going to be the square root of 4 times the square root of 2. And the square root of 4 is 2. And so on. Okay, so I'm just going to pause these and let you have a little think. So 27. Okay, well that's 9 and 3, and the square root of 9 is 3. Okay, so the square root of 9 times the square root of 3, but the square root of 9 is indeed 3. So I'll just show you all the other answers there. So we've seen these slides before. This is just purely a revision exercise today. Okay, I think that'll do for the video.